Welcome back to my channel. For today's project analysis, I will be touching on a new development in an up-and-coming place. Some people do see the potential of this area, while some might say it is 鸟不生蛋. So what does it mean? It means the bird doesn't lay eggs in that place. Yup, Lentor area. Hello everybody, I am Jocelyn Chua. After 8 years as teacher, I am now a property consultant, helping people to find more than just houses. Whether you are a first-time buyer, investor, or just love real estate, you are in the right place. In this video, I will share a little on Lentor area. What does this area bring before going straight into Lentor Central Residences? Whether is it a good buy or goodbye. Okay, I'll be honest, before this, right, when people told me about Lentor, I'll be thinking it's some army camp or foresty area. So when Guaco, which is everybody knows is a very renowned and reputable developer, decided to enter and sort of become the monopoly developer in this area, I was intrigued and researched a lot more on this area to understand why this famous developer is investing into Lentor. So let us take a look at the master plan of that place. Now, looking at the latest master plan of 2019, you can see that there is going to be some major developments and transformation happening in the new Springleaf Tagore Township. Now, in the coming years, the whole forested area will be transformed into residential zone. And looking at the map, it is not a small area. This will mean that there will be going to be a huge plan for this place, which is a good thing for all homeowners. You will also notice that Tagore MRT is already built to cater for the new township at Springleaf Tagore. Now, doesn't this feel a little bit like Bronco and Woodley Station last time? I remember we used to call these two places Ulu, right? But look at how much these two areas have developed into. Now, with their home prices crossing over a new high for both the condos and HDB for these two places. Of course, this will be a long-term plan. So this Lentor transformation will literally have this first mover advantage among the whole transformation in this zone. Now, if we talk about connectivity, it is true that it wasn't that accessible and is only reachable by bus last time. But ever since the Thomson East Coast Line is open, Lentor area is very accessible now by public transport. Up to the Brown Line, you can reach Woodland in 3 to 5 stops, and going down, you will reach Orchard Road in just 9 stops, straight without the need to change the line. You can also switch to Cross Island Line, Red Line, Purple Line, Green Line, and Downtown Line in just a few stops. Then the next question will be the supply in the Lentor area. Is there really an oversupply? Without the upcoming Lentor Residences, out of the 5 developments that has already launched, we have a total units of 2954 units with an unsold supply of 160 units as of 10th February 2025, which means that 95 of these supplies have already been sold. Looking just at the number, it does show that Lentor area has its own demand, since there is a good fair of people looking to buy into this area. Overall, after doing intense research in this Lentor area, I will say that this is like a startup location with much potential to be realized in the future. So jumping in the new development, Lentor Central Residences, is it a good buy or bye-bye? Now, jointly developed by Hong Leong Holdings, Guaco Land and CSC Land, there are a total of 477 units with 55 one-bedders, 210 two-bedrooms, 106 three-bedrooms, and 106 four-bedrooms. I'm not going to talk much about the condo amenities. Now, because to be honest, there is nothing much to talk about since they are about the same as other developments. The usual same old, same old. Of course, there are a few good points for this development. Now, looking at the supply in Lentor area, if I am to add into the supply from Lentor Central Residences, this will increase the total supply to 3431 units from 2954 previously. But at this current moment, the total unsold inventory is only 604 units, which is about 17.6% of the entire supply there. This is a positive sign to show how well received these condos are. This Lentor area used to be an area with only landed houses, very old HDB, very old condos. So this batch of new launches is a sweet spot for HDB upgraders, landed owners looking to downsize, and even children of these landed owners looking to stay nearby their parents. So this proven demand here is one of the reasons why I feel there is potential in this space. And when I dive deep into the resale condo prices around Lentor, it was found that the older developments are transacting at prices above these new launches prices. Now, looking at the resale one-bedder in the surrounding areas, there are developments that have more than 8 years old, have transacted at prices not too far off from the new launch one-bedder in the Lentor Collection. And looking at the two-bedder analysis again, these developments here are at least 12 years older, with Panorama being the youngest resale condo nearby. You can see there are 2-bedroom quantums selling the same price and even more than what the new launches at Lentor Collection is selling at. Now, similarly for the 3 and 4 bedders, these are very old condos. They are also selling at or even more expensive than new launches at Lentor Collection. So why is it important for you to know all this? My client will know that I'm always emphasizing on the entry and exit plan, and I always want to make sure it won't be difficult for me to help them to sell if they want to in years to come. I would say that developers in the Lentor Collection are sensitively pricing the new launches here, which also explains why this Lentor area is well received, especially for people who already know the area. Of course, this brings me to the next point, which is the upcoming plots launching in this area. Lentor Central Residences will be the 6th development that will be launching, and we have still 5 more plots in the future. The common concern that I get 100% most of the time from my client is, if I were to sell my property, would I be able to exit when everybody TOP at the same time? This is why I will not sugarcoat the situation. To be honest, I feel that the exit plan might take a little bit longer, 3 to 4 years. If you want to sell at the 3-year mark, the competition will definitely be there. But I can assure you, you will not lose money. How to lose money when the prices there are already supported? That to me is the most important. With the upcoming 5 plots, we really have to see how much the lands are sold for. I always joke with my client that I'm not God lah, so I cannot read the future. If I can, I won't be here. I do better with facts and numbers lah. So one thing for sure is, taking Emerald of Katong as an example. Even though the land bid was the cheapest in the Golden Triangle area, the developer didn't sell cheap with some units hitting about 3,000 PSF, higher than the freehold continuum nearby. Not forgetting what I covered earlier, the Tagore area transformation will also be happening in the future. So this assures the early birds in Lentor area the first mover advantage. There are also a few layouts alike in Lentor Central, which are the 1-bedder plus study with enclosed kitchen and a 2-bedders layout with enclosed kitchen. Now this puts Lentor Central at an advantage, as the 1 plus study with enclosed kitchen only Lentor Hills has it, which has remaining 3 units unsold at this point of time. All the 2-bedders also come with enclosed kitchen. We can also see this kind of layout in Lentor Hills, Lentor Modern, Hillock Green. Of course, I do have my take on the downside of Lentor Central. The floor plans are average, nothing fancy. And I'm personally not a fan of 1 4-bedder layout. The entry seems a little bit sad without the portrait layout, but this is only my personal preference. Still acceptable, but I just like layouts that are more space efficient. The facilities, like I mentioned, are also similar to what others have to offer. Moreover, I also find it a bit wasted that developer didn't have any 5-bedders there, since there is a lack of supply of 5-bedders in this area. Only Lentor Mansion has 5-bedders, and most importantly, it is not within 1 kilometer of CHIJ Scenics. So my final thoughts about Lentor Central Residences is that, to be honest, it is normal. Nothing too special or fantastic about the development. It didn't wow me lah. But Lentor area definitely has growth potential, and it is obvious that the current new launches are the first movers right now. Now looking at the entry price of a 3-bedder, I mean, Lentor will still be a lot better than some other location, hands down. I won't mention what are those locations here in this video, but there are some areas I will not recommend my clients to enter. If you want to know, I can share them with you. So this location will still be a good entry point for people looking to enter the private property market to get a kickstart. Of course, in terms of exit planning, we got to be realistic and not expecting to cash out huge profit immediately. Best to have a backup plan if you can stay or rent it in the future if it hasn't hit the price you want. Now, given the accessibility of the area, it won't be difficult in the future. So if you have a budget to afford a unit in Lentor area, but I'm not sure if there are other better developments, feel free to contact me and I can give you my honest opinion and analysis based on your requirement and of course your objectives. I hope you enjoy my analysis. If you would like to have a personal consultation, please do not hesitate to contact me. I'll be happy to share with you what will work better for you. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment below with your thoughts too. Bye!